I'm Louise Huffman from the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, the ANDRILL Science Management Office. Okay, the second one was carbon journey. So the idea is to show students that carbon moves through the earth. There's a carbon cycle, and it's a closed cycle, so carbon moves from one reservoir to another, and it moves because of a certain process or a flux that causes the molecule to move from one reservoir to another. So a reservoir might be carbon in an animal, and when the animal dies, then that carbon ends up in the soil, for example. And then where does it move from there? And it may, there's all kinds of different processes that will move that carbon around through the different spheres, the biosphere, the atmosphere, the hydrosphere, through the water. And so they're exploring that by becoming a carbon molecule, moving by the roll of dice, which is not exactly real, but it's a way that makes it work, so they can move through this carbon cycle and take a journey as a carbon molecule. And then come together with the whole class and see how did they stay in a reservoir for a long time and have to roll the dice over and over again. That would make a lot of sense if they were carbon in carbon-containing rocks that were buried at the bottom, you know, down 65 million years ago. Maybe dinosaurs died and that carbon is down there. So how does that take maybe takes millions of years before it works its way back into the atmosphere. But you can also get into some discussions with kids like, well, if we go down and we dig up that carbon from those dinosaurs 65 million years ago and we bring it and burn it and put it into the atmosphere, that's putting a man-made process into the system and moving carbon into the atmosphere maybe a lot faster than the natural system would have done. So it's just to get students to start looking at those things and have that discussion about carbon and how it moves through the cycle.